So we have Mikey Neumann on the line here.
Yeah, we do. We're so excited about this. Ladies and gentlemen, straight from Gearbox. Not that he's there now, I assume. He's probably at home. Great intro, Graham. Mikey Neumann, everybody.
Yay! Yay! Nice bow tie.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
Doctor Who, everybody.
Hold on. Yeah, I can't hear him.
Oh, wait, we can't hear him. Wait, Johnny's on the job.
We should be able to hear him.
He's not coming through our monitors.
Are you muted, Mikey?
I can hear him.
Oh, I can hear something vague.
The monitor's on.
I can hear his voice talking through headphones or something.
No, you're fine, Mikey. I think that we're trying to get...
You want to say something again, Mikey?
Yes.
Oh, it's...
You need to switch your Skype settings.
Oh.
Oh, figured it out. It's on our end. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
The top one needs to be
Yeah.
in.
Oh.
That is crazy, that wind.
Yeah.
Takahata made it to Vancouver in 1 week.
That's good.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh, so probably on the
There,
last.
we should have you now, Mikey. Sorry about that.
The last one.
Okay.
There we go.
Yay.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, I bought this new microphone on Steptoe's advice, and I was going to be so sad if it did not work.
It works and you sound marvelous.
Thank you.
You look marvelous too.
Yeah, the chat.
Yeah. I said I was going to do it, and then it worked out because Cam was wearing his bow tie this morning.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess we match a little bit.
In fact, there's between yourself, Cam, and Ian, we have 3 bow ties.
Go, go, bow tie.
Dapper drive.
Yeah.
Well, hello, ladies.
Hello.
The chat is a big fan. Engage maximum. Dapper. Why are we shouting? Oh, goodness me. So hey, how's it going?
Good. I've been really excited. I've been watching quite a lot of the Desert Bus stuff this year. It's it was a little sad seeing Matt crash 3 times.
What the hell, right?
Weren't we all?
It was rough. I'm officially on vacation. I have 2 weeks off, so I have done nothing but sit around in basketball shorts and play Xbox while watching Desert Bus.
That sounds awesome.
It's been pretty great. I ate a lot of donuts though.
This is the first time a little ways before this year I was looking at all the cool stuff we had planned and just how awesome the show was going to be, and I actually thought to myself, I just want to watch it. Can I just watch it this year? But
yeah,
no.
I watched some of last year's on YouTube, just going through the interviews and just watching it again. Yeah, last year was a little nuts with the auction, huh? That was a little crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, your camera's not pointing at your shelf of wonder this year.
No, I just had my my living room painted, but I decided to go a different direction with the pig sweeteners. I don't know how the best way, because some of this stuff is worth probably a lot. I don't know.
Well, I got your text about some things that you're considering.
Yeah. Well, one of those is definitely going in. The other ones like we'll have to go pretty high.
And if it doesn't get to a level that you feel is worthwhile, you do not have to do it. You are under no obligation. You can.
No, I know.
Save it for next year. You can just keep it.
Can I quickly say something on the subject of Child's Play?
Yeah.
Why it's specifically important to me. I mean, obviously last year on the feed it got a little, I don't know, a little sad. Actually, we're talking about all this stuff, and this year was sort of more of the same. You know, all the. For those out there, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis this year, which was after last year, so I've also spent more time in the hospital again. We're not going to feel bad about that, but I just wanted to say that it matters a lot to me because I've been through that, going into the hospital for weeks at a time. Yeah, because some people kind of crap on Child's Play sometimes, and I take great offense to that because it actually makes a big difference having been there. Like when people bring you stuff to do, because you'll just be doing, tests for 24 hours at a time. You don't even sleep. So I just want to say that it actually affects me, and it's very personal to me. So what I have is just stuff. And if that stuff is worth something to someone to make that transition easier for people, more power to everything. So I really appreciate what you guys do.
Thank you so much.
I don't know, where do we go there?
So hi. So there's a bunch of.
Well, quickly before we get into the questions, Who are you?
Yeah.
And what do you do?
Who the hell are you? Who do you think you are?
My name is Mikey Neumann. My title at Gearbox is Chief Creative Champion, which means I work directly for the Executive Vice President, and I do a bunch of, game design, writing, trailer stuff. I'm the voice of Scooter in Borderlands, if anyone cares about such things.
They do.
And on the side, I've been writing novels. Also, kind of how to deal with my condition, which has been awesome and been great. So that's me in a nutshell. Oh, and I wrote the Borderlands comic. The first issue is on the shelves right now, so you should check it out.
Actually, one of the questions we have on our blog is, what do you find is the biggest difference between writing for games and writing your novel?
There's to answer that, I guess the first way to answer that would be just in the technical stylings. Depending on the type of game you're making, because there's a bunch of different types. I mean, you have some games that are much more open world, and some that are obviously less so, more linear experiences. But even so, you really have to find the breadth of gameplay. Like, you do a lot more, even in a linear game, more dialogue that supports what's happening in the game, because it's an interactive experience. But yeah, writing for a game, you really got to make sure you're writing for the game you're making, as opposed to just writing. Because I think a lot of people think, oh, you just go off and you write something and then they make a game out of that, which isn't really how games work. And I think that's kind of a misconception about that. I'm gonna minimize my Twitter feed. It's going crazy. Okay.
Yeah,
now you have
the
full
entire chat is just a stream of people saying, "Catch a ride."
Pretty much. Yeah. Lately, yes. But yeah, when you're like the novel thing, it's really just whatever it's in your head and you want to do. I mean, it still goes through an editor and everything, but I don't know. Like you don't have to entertain people with explosions and gunfire at every second of every page, you know. But the center of it, I think, is fairly similar. I got some cool here. Hang on. So when I wrote Aliens Colonial Marines, which is the canonical sequel to Aliens from 1986, which is really cool. I got to work with Fox. I got to work with a lot of people that were in the original Aliens. And Gearbox acquired that, and that was just something I got to do with my career, which I'm super blessed for. I thank Randy Pitchford and Brian Martell for letting me do stuff like this. But yeah, this is cool. This is actually something I told James I was going to save a year ago. I can't actually auction this, but I thought it'd be cool to show you guys. This is the first recording draft of Aliens Colonial Marines, and it's signed by Lance Henriksen and Mark Ralston, who played Drake in the movie, because I got to work with them, and that was really, really cool. I can't auction it off because it contains the ending of the game. which is pretty major. That's one of the cool things about Aliens, is we really got to play with the canon. We got to do some stuff that I was not expecting we would be allowed to do. Like, we really pushed it in a lot of ways. I think Aliens Colonial Marines does more with the universe of Aliens and Alien 3 and Alien, actually, than anything in a long time. So I'm really excited about that. Cool. But I thought that was cool. I thought I'd show you guys that. I can't auction it though. I'm sorry. Maybe next year.
There's some questions in the chat. Did you get to? Well, one person was. What was it like working with Lance Henriksen? What was your favorite moment of that?
Is the nicest guy in the world. I remember we did New York Comic Con recently, and we brought him up with us to sit on the panel with us. And we're in the New York Comic Con. We were in a room somewhere. I don't know, one of the ballroom things. And they were introducing everybody to come up on stage, and everybody kind of held up their hands because I went right before Lance. And all these guys on the way up to the stage, everybody held up their hands. So I ran up and high-fived everybody, and I'm like, yeah, I'm awesome. What's up? Lance, who's like in his 70s, this man is not spring chicken, if you will. He runs up faster and high-fives more people. And I think it's a standing ovation. And that was the moment I leaned into the microphone, and I'm like, welcome to the Aliens Colonial Marines panel, featuring a bunch of people you don't want to listen to, and Lance Henriksen, and because that was really what it felt like. No, he's really, really nice. He's great to work with. He likes to sit down and chat. We chatted about comic books in between takes while we were recording him. He's writing a comic for Dark Horse Comics, so I'll plug him real quick because why not plug Lance? He had a movie idea, I guess, in the early '90s that he always wanted to make and never got to, and now he made a deal with Dark Horse to turn that movie into his own comic book. I mean, the guy's writing comic books. Like, how cool is this person? Like, he just wins at life, I think.
Did you get to meet Ridley Scott at all? Was he at all involved in the process?
No, well, I mean, he involved in the process insofar that he talked to some people and we picked his brain. I was not there for that meeting. I did go to the Michael Mann meeting, so I did get to meet Michael Mann. Not that that has anything to do with aliens, but it was still kind of neat.
Neat.
No, I have not met Ridley Scott. I'd like to. Fingers crossed.
There's a question here on the blog that I don't know how much you'll be able to answer, but in what presumably horrific condition was Duke Nukem when it got passed to you guys?
Yeah.
Good answer.
Okay. Look, the Duke Nukem thing. I know. I get it. It's fun to beat us up about it, but I mean, if you told 14-year-old or 13-year-old Mikey Neumann, you know, stars in his eyes, loves video games, that I would be like the 14th credit in Duke Nukem Forever, you would have blown my mind. At the end of the day, that game was never going to come out unless we took it and got it on the consoles and made it work. We took their vision and made it something that was reality. And at the end of the day, I mean, that puts Gearbox in history for doing that. Whether or not you loved the game or didn't like the game, because we've heard from both, that's fine. Like, I get it. Like, Duke Nukem's not for everybody, but I mean, we got to be a part of history, and that was really cool.
That wasn't actually meant as a slight against you. It was actually asking what sort of state was it when you guys got it.
It was a very diplomatic.
It was very big. It was the state you would expect it to be in. It was. I'm just staring at my little Skype window here because like your Skype picture is just crazy.
Oh yeah, the feed that you're seeing is like garbage because you're seeing what we're calling poop cam.
I would back that up. Yeah, but the state it was in, it's what you'd expect. It's a game that was worked on for well over 12 years, and never been on a console. Because just getting even just a PC game onto a console is a big deal. Like, you got to fit it in memory, and there's a lot of technical stuff to that, and we, I mean, I think it's a testament to Gearbox having some of the best producers in the industry that we were able to make a schedule for Duke Nukem Forever, and a fairly small one, all things considered, and get it working on 3 platforms with a multiplayer component. Yeah, that was difficult, and none of that was me. I'm not very technical. But yeah, I think it's a testament to the work that the producers and the engineers at Gearbox did that made that game a reality.
Nice. Question from Shako. If you could put a gun in Borderlands based off of anything involving Desert Bus, what would it be or do?
Wow. Shooting mayonnaise would be a real good one, I think. That was really gross to watch, by the way. A Desert Bus gun. We could talk about it. I'll bring it up for sure. I don't know. Like, Desert Bus is a game where you turn left, so I feel like it should fire
off to the side,
right where you want it to. Like, you have to aim right.
That sounds amazing, actually. It's just slightly off calibration.
How about the little pine tree air fresheners? It could shoot those.
That's true. Leaving only the fresh scent of pine.
Like bug splat on your on whoever it hits, like their field of vision.
That's good.
There's a 2-part question here. Someone's saying that they've been reading your novel and it's incredible.
Thank you.
Do you have any advice for other writers? And the second part of the question is, what is your favorite sandwich?
I'll do the first part first. Save the big reveal. Yeah. Any advice for that's always like that generic question you get asked when you write stuff.
Yeah, I mostly want to hear that. Well, I mean, the sandwich part.
Yeah, the sandwich one's gonna take me a minute. I have to, you know.
You have a lot to internalize.
Yeah, because I had another novel called The Ending, which I was shopping around to some publishers before I started writing The Returners, and that was going kind of slow. Like I got nibbles on it, and I actually am probably going to launch that novel this December because the Returners allowed me to do that. But the Returner specifically, which is what I guess everybody's reading right now, that came from a very strange place, because I was definitely wanting to write more on the side, because I live in Dallas and I have no car because I can't drive anymore. So that provides a lot of free time, and you drink a lot of Orange Crush. Those are unconnected. But yeah, this is true story, and I guess you have them on tomorrow night. But I started writing The Returners because of Will Wheaton, actually. I was out in LA and I was going to go over and play Catan with him the night after I started writing it, and I was walking down Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood, which you'll find familiar if you've read the first chapter of The Returners. And I wrote what I thought was a short story because he was writing a short story, and I was like, "Oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that. That's a great thing." And I finished the first chapter, and I was like, "Yeah, that's a novel." I just started another novel, and I started up the Boz Publishing thing. BOZ, BozPublishing.com is where you can find it. You can read my novels for free, or you can pay for them, because I'm a hippie like that. And yeah, I had this idea to write a novel about famous historical figures coming back from their times, basically being reincarnated to now and having to deal with problems. Sort of like it's like a really nerdy historical version of a Marvel team up, I guess. I don't know. Like, they're kind of the Avengers, if the Avengers were Alexander the Great, Joan of Arc, and Elliot Ness. But yeah, it came from a weird place, and then the response was really big, and I kept doing it. This month, November, within 10 days of the month starting, my sales were up 400% for the whole month in like the first 10 days. So it seems to be working, and you can buy it for 99 cents. So it's like, just do it. Go to BozPublishing.com and make me a happy person, because I don't actually care about the money. I just care about entertaining people.
It's sitting on my Kindle, Mikey, waiting till after Desert Bus when I have time to start reading it. I'm excited.
You should be.
So your advice for other writers, apart from buy your book, is to just do it. Is to just write.
Sorry. Yeah, I mean that's a weird thing. Like if you need people to tell you to write, then that's kind of strange. I don't like to bag on NaNoWriMo, but I don't get it. And it was actually Veronica Belmont that kind of explained why she does it, that made it make sense to me. Because I wasn't trying to troll anybody. I didn't get it. Like if you need a month to be told to write, then you're probably not a writer. Which isn't, see, that's what it sounds like. I'm being a dick right now. I'm sorry. I'm like, it's just, if you're a writer, you're already doing it, and that's what's important to you, and you should keep doing it. I think NaNoWriMo is really cool. Some really cool stuff comes out of it. Please don't take that to mean I don't like it. I personally don't get it, because I'm already, like, that's every month for me, because when you need to write, you just do it. And you get better at it as you go. Like at the end of the day, your first stuff, everybody always says that the first things you write are going to be bad, but that's not true. They might not be polished and grammatically magnificent, nor do I consider my writing like that. But I mean, if you're doing something that interests people and it has a good catch, then just do it. Just do it, and you'll get better as you go. Just write all the time.
Sweet.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's awesome. So hey, I think you remember last year we were collecting $5 facts. For every fact that we collect, there was a donator that would be giving us $5. This year, he has upped the ante by $1 to $6.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, $6 facts. My fact last year was that I was the mocap for Lilith in Borderlands. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone already mentioned that in the chat room this year. They're like, "Hey, did you know he's also the mocap?"
Yeah, that still comes up at like conventions and stuff, where I mean the kids will be like 17 or 18 now, but yeah, I find out that I ruined their first sock, and I'm like, oh. $6. I feel like I already gave away the good one. Like, the Returners came about because of Will. Crap.
That can be it.
That can be it.
Yeah, sure. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's good.
It's pretty good.
Work with it.
He actually found that out just recently. I texted him, and he was like, "What?" So I guess I have to give him credit or something later. I don't know. when I win the Oscar for novels.
I hear they have those.
Yes.
Oh, hey, what about your sandwich? Did we get to
This
the
stuff
sandwich?
is so good. Oh yeah, the sandwich. I forgot the sandwich. BLT all the way.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah. Oh man, you need to come visit because seriously, the coffee shop down the road that is the Desert Bus coffee sponsor makes the best BLTs.
Wow. I actually was gonna try to come up this year, and then I had too much stuff to bring. I feel like part of the whole Mikey call-in now is the mystique of what does he have off camera to bring.
We can.
That is a neat transition, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
To wait, let me activate the live auction alarm.
That's my cue to hide down here.
I tell you what, Mikey, if you want to come up next year, we could just take all the various things you want to have for auction, like Velcro them to various areas of the room that can't be seen from the camera, and you could just go over here and be like, look! Oh, look what I found! Oh, look!
I think would be really funny is if I got one of those moving pods, the pods, and I'll just put my living room in there.
Ooh, yeah, there you go.
Just do the auction in the pod.
Yeah.
I'll be like, ooh, this.
I like it. So, I could read the description we have on the site, but I think it'd be more entertaining if you talk about these things.
Okay. So
why
yeah,
why don't you tell us about what we have at least announced is going on in the Mikey Neumann lot?
Okay. So this is all the cool Borderlands stuff. So pull up your Borderlands britches here. I'll just go piece by piece. Some of it's kind of small. Like I'm throwing a Bandit mask. I don't know how many of these actually exist.
What?
These cool rubbery Bandit masks. They're pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I just threw mine in there because it's cool. This is neat. So I have. It's way over there. I got a plushie Claptrap made by Stephanie Martin, who is awesome, and she's probably watching. Hi, Steph. Hi, BJ too. Your delightful husband. But she made me a plushie Claptrap. A little one for this, and if you look closely though, it's actually got the Desert Bus markings leading back to the Desert Bus. So that's
and it's called Jocko, which is the default driver name.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Sweet.
So she did research. That's in the lot. As I talked about earlier, so the first issue of the Borderlands comic, I hadn't actually signed any of these yet, so I wrote, "This is the only one I signed." Mikey Neumann. Pretty cool. As I'm just tossing stuff around. I'm trying to go fast because there's a lot of stuff in the Borderlands. A Zero poster signed by the Borderlands dev team.
Wow.
Nice. Sweet.
Yeah, hold your wows for a second because this gets good in a second.
Everyone hold your wows to the end.
Hold your wows.
Wait till I get through the crap is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Well, this was pretty cool. These are, I don't know if anyone's ever seen these before. Logitech, really nice mice, but Borderlands 2.
Is that the 518?
Sure.
Yeah, it's I think that's one I use. It's a really good mouse. It really is.
Well, it's even better. And I made sure to get it on the right side. It is signed "Hello Traveler."
Nice.
By David Eddings.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's
wonderful.
actually Claptrap signed the mouse. And I made sure, because I want to put it here because I figured everybody rub it off, so I left it on that side. There's a, oh crap, far away, hang on. A NECA Claptrap.
Nice.
I don't know how many of these actually exist, but they're pretty cool.
Maybe, yeah.
The second coolest thing, because everybody thought it was the coolest thing, but they were wrong. The second coolest thing is the Ultimate Loot Chest.
Cool.
Now, quick story. This is unopened. All the stuff is still in here, all packed in. This was my personal loot chest. Everybody at Gearbox got one. So it's also numbered very low. I don't have another one, so I'm giving you my loot chest. This is the only one that I have. And it's signed by everybody from the dev team. So I imagine this is pretty rare. You can't buy loot chests anymore. They're done. So if you don't have one, it's a pretty good one. And what I think is the coolest thing in the Borderlands lot is... So I got one of these Borderlands 2 limited edition strategy guides. You'll remember I gave one of these away last year for Borderlands 1. What's cool about this one is instead of having everybody signing it, because that would be easy, I had the concept artists draw their area of expertise. Nice. So you can see a Claptrap drawn by Lauren Wood. He's the guy that actually designed it. Here is a Tiny Tina by Scott Kester, who actually designed her, and a doll gun drawn by Kevin Duke, who actually drew all the guns.
Wow.
Nice.
Wows held and deployed.
So before, yeah, I don't know how to like. Do we do all one lot or do we want to? Because I got some other stuff here, and I don't.
I got some other stuff, yeah.
Like, because that's a lot of stuff. I don't know if you want to do 1 or 2 auctions.
Is the other stuff thematically linked, or is it different?
I don't know. I mean, we could.
Not thematically linked. That thing.
If it's not thematically linked, we probably should bite it off. I'm not
but
gonna
do
this
that.
once, but-
That is a whole thing because then we have to like add it to the back end like right now, and it's.
Don't listen to the guy in the shirt.
Carrie is saying she would do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, well let's
start with this.
let's
see what happens.
Let's play it by ear.
The other stuff real quick before we start the first one, so at least people are aware.
Okay, so let us. So on the amazing, everything you could ever want for Borderlands, including, I can't believe it, a Claptrap, a Desert Bus 6 Claptrap.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's super
That's
awesome.
Stephanie Martin. She did this. I was super excited to get this, so I can't love her enough.
That's amazing.
This is so good. You should Tally, do you know her?
No.
You guys should hook up at PAX sometime.
Yeah.
Because you guys do crafty stuff.
All right, I'm gonna come after you and make you introduce us.
All right.
I will.
well,
I will do that.
Lot number, whatever number this is.
407.
Yeah. If you need to know how to bid, go to howtobid.desertbus.org. We've been warning you guys for a while, so you should at this point be ready to go. You know what? Let's do it. Let's open that bidding.
I will just listen attentively to what's going on because I don't know.
Whoa, okay, wait.
You gotta tell me though. You gotta be verbal because I don't know.
I got 1 minute.
Okay, sorry. Badger Sprite is currently in the lead. It's $2,100.
That didn't even escalate. That's
22 by year 0.
Nice.
So the answer is yes.
Okay.
I'll be bidding through Fugi.
2,300.
Rico Solana, 2,300.
Octuple
2,500.
Madness.
That did
Do you guys
escalate
mind if I go
quickly.
get another Orange Crush while this is happening?
Yeah, go right ahead.
I'm really quite parched.
Can he give us
betting
an
going
indication of whether he thinks the next lot is better or worse than this?
28.
28. No full madness.
Death of
We'll
Christ.
ask him when he comes back. $3,000. This is a yeah, deservedly so for this lot. 3,050. Nukem from space.
I lied and got a beer because it seems like
3,100 from Lord Haas.
3,100.
I'm gonna lose.
I'm gonna lose. I could just, I could be a dirty ref and give you a fast count.
Oh, I could sweeten the deal with this pretty easily actually.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Okay,
Borderlands
we're at
related.
3,100.
Borderlands related.
Alright.
We did a couple of these. We didn't do very many. But as part of this deal, we can throw in both a scooter and a Claptrap voicemail customized to yourself. If that it's pretty fun.
That's
So
awesome.
throw that on top. We'll gladly do it.
What's the highest bid? Because I think one scrolled out really quickly.
3,500.
No,
35?
No, there was a 30. Wait, 35?
Yeah, we lost one that went really quickly through. Who had it?
Kelder.
Okay.
Calderic at 3,500 is the current leading bid.
There we go.
Quixote with
$3,600.
$3,600.
It's getting hot in here.
Just
That
because
Mass Effect jockey went for
asking for it
7,000.
earlier,
I want
can you-
to get it up there.
3,700.
I don't
Still
stand a
lots of
chance.
bidders in here too.
Yeah.
Just because they were asking for it earlier, you wanna break us off a teeny piece of scooter?
This is where the votes live. Get you one.
37.
$4,000.
Alright, how much?
Wow.
4,000.
4,000. Awesome.
Okay, I love Death of Red's username too. Smack Talk is just
Squeak.
Are you guys dancing right now? Because you should be. Also, I still gotta pick the dance for you guys, right?
Which?
I thought about this.
a dance for us.
Yeah, last year after the auction was over, I made you guys dance to Chris Brown's Forever.
Oh, yeah, you gotta make us dance to whatever you want.
Totally.
Yes.
4100 from Snowfire.
Snowfire. Hey again, Snowfire. 4100.
And the chat recognizes Snowfire.
Yeah.
Is that her opening bid?
$4,200.
$4,200.
Good number.
Going good.
Whoa!
500
from Quixote.
Boom, he says.
Jeez.
Boom.
Every time you guys scream, I'm just like staring at nothing.
4505.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God, kind of a bump in the night.
It's like I'm that person on the Family Feud with the headphones that can't hear what's going on.
Yeah. They're like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll
Can I
only
get
raise it
something
for
from-
$5. I might be showing
I was going to
some
ask you to
weakness.
shoot with mine, but I'm sure yours is better, so. I don't know.
Competing bidders?
You're not gonna let him have it by $5, are you?
Yeah, that seems silly.
Sweet, dude.
Get better.
Alright. Well, Bram, what do you think?
I mean,
There we go.
Yeah.
45.50.
4550. There we are. I was gonna say, I was like, I guess we give
4600.
I was thinking, I guess we give him a complimentary going once, but. All right. Calderic, 4600. 47, 77, and 77 from Elfendal.
That guy's awesome.
Yeah. Sorry, Lord Hosk.
Nope, 5,000.
Calderic,
Whoa.
$5,000. There we go.
Alright.
As I clap to myself in silence.
Join in the fun. Clap away.
Dance. You said you've been sitting on the couch. If you
Yeah,
dance
this is
every
up to
time
5
you dance,
angle
you'll
marks.
have a very fit vacation.
0.5 notches.
Just like,
I'm
it's kind of hard to dance in a chair.
Yeah.
You just look like a sad, drunk monkey doesn't visit his kids. Yeah.
That's okay.
So I'm a writer. My
Company.
metaphors are amazing.
Looks like a delicious orange crush.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a beer in there. I'm sorry.
All right, so I think we're at an even 5, correct? Correct. Well,
That beats last year by 1,000.
all right.
Yeah.
Nice. Well,
And
then
I
you
still
know
have a
what?
whole other auction over here.
Let's so the we're gonna do the other things that you, or the other one or possibly more or something, things you were talking about as a separate.
There's definitely 2 more things that are thematically. I have, yes, but there's something that I'm not letting go for anything less than 10. So when you see it though, when you see it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shall we do that malarkey as its own
Yes.
auction?
Oh. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So for this one, we're gonna call going once for $5,000. There we go. To Calderic for $5,000.
Wow.
On. Think of
Kyoto,
Joker.
there we go.
Oh.
50-50.
I'm not done yet, he
Oh, that's a
says.
big
He's
one.
not done yet.
Are there minimum increments? No, there aren't, right?
No.
I find, yeah,
$5.
when my cheek muscles go in, I look like Matt Smith.
Wait,
Hey,
let's see.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Do it again.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good suggestion, Dix. All right. So let's see if the other people are still in it, because there hasn't been anything in a while. So we're gonna go once now on 50-50 to Quixote. To bid, you type /bid space and the dollar amount you wish to bid. Just type it into the chat, and the bid bot takes care of everything else. Take the shot. This is what we trained for. All right. Well, $5,050 to Quixote going twice.
Uh-oh.
Spaceman himself.
Just one more bump to send it home.
He's space. Oh.
Bid himself up by $150.
Is it because I frowned? Is that incur space bids if I just go? Would you call it the mat frump earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Frump it up.
I was practicing in the mirror.
Front it up. All right, Quixote. Going once to you for 5,200.
Wait, what?
5,200.
Oh, okay.
Not to you. It's not going to you.
No. I thought it was higher before. It was 50.
It was 50 and
Yeah.
it was 50-50.
Yeah. I got you. Now I'm tracking. Come on,
Okay.
we're good.
So $5,200. I'll make sure to speak all the words. We will now go twice 5,200 to Quixote for his space bid to take it home. Now is your last possible chance for this amazing Borderlands 2 lot. Mikey Maximum from Newman.
Maxi frump, as we call it on the streets.
Maxi from.
I don't think anybody's stepped
I
in there,
think
Grab.
Quixote
he took it.
has scared all comers with the space bid. So it's gone once and gone twice and given plenty of time and gladly sold. For $5,200.
Not bad.
Wow. Well, you beat last year.
Yeah, well, we're about to beat it a lot more. Let's real talk. Me
All
and
right,
you.
real talk.
Real talk time.
real talk. So there's two things that are definitely going in.
No.
And like I said, the third thing, which I will also introduce before it starts, will not go for less than 10. We're all in
Show
agreement.
off all possibilities ahead
All
of
right.
time.
Are there 2 more lots, or are there?
No, just
One more lot.
One
There's one more lot, but the lot doesn't. Is that cool to not include something unless it passes a certain value?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think
What's
that's
his-
fair.
what's
All right.
his,
So the first two things. This is kind of cool. I've had this for a while. This is Lost Season 1. That's it. No, I'm just kidding.
That's it, yeah.
It's actually Lost Season 1,
This too is
signed
missing in
by
fact.
J.J. Abrams and Damon Lindelof.
Cool.
So that's in there. That's just a pig sweetener. I'm starting with the sweetener. What do you think about that? So this, I just acquired. You might have seen me tweet about this. I actually acquired this just for this. So I'm as I ask the dumb question, are there any Firefly fans out there?
Is it Nathan Fillion? Is it Nathan?
So
No, Liz, it's not Nathan Fillion.
Probably not.
What happens if Nathan Fillion just comes on camera right now? It's just like, oh shit, okay.
All right.
I think you guys would be really excited. I would be scared to death.
How did you get in my house, Nathan?
Yeah,
Fillion?
I would shout tight pants and run. This is pretty cool. Like I said, I love Child's Play. I love Desert Bus. I got this just for this. There was an episode of Firefly called Shindig.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll remember that one. It's the one where Nathan Fillion stabs a guy a bunch at the end. It was written by a wonderful lady named Jane Espinson. And I have in my hand one of the original shooting scripts. You can see that it's all different color pages. That's because they actually used it on set. This was used by an actor named Larry Drake. He is the second credited non-main cast member. He played Warwick Harrow. This was his actual script. It has his actual notes in it from when he was shooting the episode. I don't know if I can actually show you any of the notes. Sort of there. And it's also signed by Espinson. So that's pretty. I mean, that's one of a kind. Pretty cool. That's definitely in the auction. Now.
Everybody breathe.
All right.
Everybody
So
breathe.
I'll ask the dumb question again. Have you guys seen the movie Serenity? Are you big fans?
So to be really clear,
only at 10,000.
this is
Oh my god.
this is only going in if the auction clears $10,000.
So
Right.
start this.
So
At which
in the
point this will
movie, there's a
probably
new
be-
character. He has no name. He's simply called the Operative.
Yeah.
Now, if you remember in the movie, he had a sword. Now, who's Squeed? Who is the Squeed?
Liz.
Go back to Mikey's shot. Why are we on us?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, you probably want to be on it. So in movies they have the props, and there's different kinds of props. There were 4 different swords on the set of the movie. There was the hero sword, which was used for close-ups, which is it was a really nice metal sword. There was one for when he stabbed Mal that had an extender on the front. There was a bloody one for bloody close-ups, and then there was the one that they used for all the fighting. Every time they're actually sword fighting in the movie, they used this sword. So we're clear, so no one thinks I'm BSing because I'm monitoring my speech this year. And this is the certificate of authenticity. How much beer was that? The certificate of authenticity from the Prop House of London. Look them up; they're a legit place. I got it just from them. Actually, right after the movie came out, so I've had this for quite a while. Yeah, for the kids and for charity, I will let this go if it goes above 10. But if it doesn't, you still get the signed Lost DVDs and the one of a kind Shindig scripts. So
hey Mikey, can you get a shot of the whole thing? Can you sit a little further back? We can see the whole.
I will lean back in my chair. This is a good idea, right? Leaning back in a chair
with a sword. Yeah.
And this was the end of my.
It's so shiny.
Wow.
Okay, but I'm sure, just so everybody understands, yes, every time I've watched Serenity on DVD or Netflix, I have held this the entire time. But it's like sitting there that just became a Reddit meme right there. Yeah. So I feel I've had this for long enough, and I've enjoyed it. And if I can bring joy to 2 children, that would be great.
Wow.
So,
Wow, my gosh. Okay, so clarify.
A signed copy of Lost Season 1.
Yeah, J.J. Abrams and Damon Lindenoff. Although I should have just thrown in just Lost Season 1.
Just unsigned, just I
yeah,
have
just,
this.
Yeah, there it is.
I replaced it recently.
And the a shooting script for the Firefly episode. I'm sorry, I lost it.
Shindig.
My Twitter just friggin' exploded. Whatever just happened. Sorry. Continue talking. I'm not interrupting.
Yes. So the shooting script for Shindig, signed by Jane Espinson, who wrote the episode with Espinson, who wrote the episode with handwritten notes by the actor who used it. The actor is Larry Drake, and he played Harrow. He's the guy standing next to my brain blinked. He was important. He was the older guy that. Never mind. All right. Oh yeah. So
it's a sweet script.
For that, we are bidding. Do you have that one ready to go?
Yes.
No.
Did you not get the number?
No, I don't have the idea.
Okay.
Okay, I have the
wait.
Oh, you said 438.
438. Sorry.
Give me a go ahead, Fugi.
We can start whenever.
Okay. Okay. For that, the bidding is open. If the bidding reaches $10,000, $1,500, $2,500. If the bidding reaches 10,000, also.
Yeah, I was like, don't change the number. It's 10,000.
Yeah.
Well, no,
10,000.
Then the sword is included. Otherwise,
Right.
it's not.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're bidding on the script and the signed copy of Lost.
Correct.
Yeah.
So 25.50.
25.50. So
Do we have some music?
So.
Yeah, we need music. Oh my gosh.
To be clear.
Nope.
The sword doesn't come.
If you want the sword, you should probably just bid $10,000 now.
Yeah.
Because there's no point in fighting for to try and edge someone out, because you're still not getting it unless we break 10,000.
Now the sword's not signed.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Yeah. What?
I got a text from Liz saying I should sweeten the deal on this one with a voicemail from Scooter. That's really good. Like what? Sure, it's in there too. You can have it.
So the sword is the sword signed at all, or it's the certificate of authenticity, right?
The certificate of authenticity is signed by the prop house.
Can the sword be signed?
By whom?
That would by whom?
You wouldn't want somebody to sign.
Yeah. No.
He died at the end of the movie.
Pardon me? You wouldn't want the sword to be signed?
Well, not. I mean,
who wouldn't want the sword to be signed?
I'm not sure.
Just to be fair, if you're asking for me to sign it, I actually refuse. I I'll sign anything else. Like I'll throw
That
in
would make
signatures
sense. Yeah, I
all
don't
day,
think
but
you'd
I'm
want
not signing
somebody-
Like I didn't have anything to do with the
Oh no,
movie.
no, no, not necessarily.
That would be ruining a piece of Hollywood, and I would.
Oh,
would
you mean
be
like
sad.
is it like a material that could receive signatures?
Well,
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think you
don't know what it
could.
is.
All right.
You could theoretically. What's the name of the actor that played the operative? Because I can't pronounce
Well, that's
it.
what I'm thinking.
He
Not
should
by
sign
not
it.
by you, but by someone related to it, or like a card signed by it. You know what I mean? Something that could
Yeah,
go along with.
it could. It is. You see how close we can get here. It's a rubber, like a really hard rubber sword.
sorry,
so they're
not-
using it for sword fighting. It's got coloring on it, the silver coloring. So yeah, if you used a Sharpie, you could absolutely sign it.
Or-
so
or
if you
like a
found
card or something to go
ask
with
the
it.
Firefly to sign it, absolutely. But
No, like a card to go with it, like somebody, maybe the guy who played the.
Well, I mean,
operative
I
or
don't think
something.
Mikey knows them personally. So.
No, I'm just. Oh yeah, could
Alright.
work at it, chip away.
certificate of authenticity from the prop house, which is the largest prop house in the world, by the way, has signed it as authentic.
Yeah. So
They also had all four. No, they had 3 of the swords. They didn't have the hero sword, the actual crazy metal awesome one. What is the bidding at right now, anyway?
I lost it.
I think it's
3,000.
$3,000 for the signed copy of Lost Season 1 and the shooting script for the Shindig signed by the writer of that episode.
And the scooter voicemail.
And the scooter voicemail.
And that. Now we're going straight to 4,000. Right there.
And the name of the actor who played the operative was Chitel Ejiofor, I believe you pronounced it.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it. I could spell it for you, but yeah.
Or something like that.
He's awesome. I just can't say
Is
his
there on
name.
the thing?
Ejiofor.
It doesn't matter. Anyway.
that guy.
Him, the cool, that nifty guy.
Whew. All right. Back to the auction.
Okay. I think everyone in the chat wants it. I
But
don't
nobody
know that
can-
anyone in the chat can step to it.
Yeah.
There hasn't been any bidding for a while, so we're gonna have to draw it out. We're gonna have to force people to take the shot. So we're gonna call going once to Rico Solana for the shooting script, which itself is an amazing piece of Firefly memorabilia, and a signed copy of Lost Season 1 and a scooter voicemail. Mikey, man, you did it so much. The pig is so sweet. It is glazed ham for lunch. Burma shave. Says the chat.
If I can get a card signed by someone, something to do with the production, that can go with the sword, I'm good for 10.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Okay, that's what. Okay, we should talk though, because that's right. Like it is the. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how to get that. Like
No, I'm not saying that it's. I get okay.
No.
So that's again, maybe I could. That's something I could just work on. No, a lot of the appeal for me for props isn't so much. Well, is the prop itself, but is sort of like, you know, a signature, something to go with it. Like with the portal gun and the gravity gun, I got the base was all signed up by Valve and stuff like that.
Right.
That's one of the things that I really.
Plan a trip.
What's that? Sorry.
You need to plan a trip.
So you need to
have
seek
go
out
and get the,
Chu-
go on a journey.
Chuetalejo for.
That guy from Dollhouse.
Ask him to pronounce his name.
Like a script writer, something like that. I mean, I guess that could be a project for me. I guess that could be a project
Yeah,
for me.
well, it's an auction now, so I don't know how to like. There's no guarantee. I mean,
Oh,
I
no.
people,
We're not
like,
talking
could probably
guarantees.
make, but yeah, it's impossible to give
I
you
guess
that
what I'm
guarantee.
asking is, there like, do you know
prior
anyone
to-
attached to the production that we could possibly ask for a signature on
I
a piece of paper or something? It could
Does
go with
anyone,
the
do
sword.
you know anyone?
Because I don't know. How did you come? Here's a good question. How did you come into possession of the sword?
I bought it directly from the prop house after
Oh,
the
you
movie
got it from the
came
prop
out.
house. Oh, I see what you're saying. I got it.
Yeah. I mean, the movie came out and they put everything up, and I sniped it.
Got it.
I mean,
So you didn't
it was like
get it-
that week.
Got it. You didn't get it through like connections to the show or anything
We
like
could
that.
tweet everyone involved.
It's all right. I'm willing to.
I mean, we know some people that know some people. I'm sure we could do good faith to try to make that happen. Like, we could call Felicia, I'm sure, and get in contact.
Oh,
but-
I know Felicia too. So I mean, I guess I could.
Well, name drop McGee. Congratulations.
Hey, you started it. You're the who
I
brought
was trying
them
to
first.
get you to put
not,
in 10.
not
I'm
me.
going to say whatever you need.
I'm going to say going twice, also, to Rico Solana.
Why
All
is
right.
everyone talking about dicks?
I don't know why everyone's talking about dicks.
I think they're hoping he'll take the shot.
I don't know why. So,
I'll do it.
What? Wait,
what? So is that a bid?
Yeah.
For a bid of
$10,000.
10 even.
Okay, there it is. There it is in the chat. He's bidding through Fugi Man A high bid of $10,000.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't see anyone. Who bid?
Because you're bad.
Oh my god.
The chat has gone insane.
Right. But talk,
Fugi Man
the guy
bid
auctioning.
for
Talk to
you.
me for a
Yeah,
moment.
Fugi Man.
Who was that? I could just hear voices. I can't see anything. So.
That was Steve here.
Oh, okay. Good on you, man.
Yeah, the chat is
If he doesn't pay up, you know that means you have to ban yourself
Yeah.
from chat.
Yeah, if he doesn't pay, you gotta ban yourself. That's true.
That is actually true.
But we know that Steve is good for it.
Yes, I'm good for it.
So we will say going once
On 10.
to Fugi Man for $10,000.
Call by
Cheater!
I think there's some background
Something's
here.
going weird
And if anyone wants to bid 10,005, they can. But we will call going twice.
You know what? I'll even sweeten the deal. I'll throw in some of those pig soaps that tell
Got there.
Wait, do I still have to do the voicemails?
Don't you want to? I mean, isn't it?
Yeah, I do it all the time anyway, just hanging out here.
And I guess there's nothing else to say, but sold.
Yeah.
Hey, Ian, let's do it. Here, ring your own sold bell.
Yes.
Oh my goodness me.
So I think Cam wins.
I think we should have a hooray, Steve.
Hooray!
No, Mike. Hooray, Mike.
Hooray,
Hey! Woo! Just thank you for even putting that up for action. That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That's why I started by saying what was important to me at the beginning, so that it was understood why I would do crazy things like that.
Totally.
But you guys have to dance to a song.
Oh yeah.
We discussed this.
Yeah, we do.
What was the total was 1520? Is that the total of both auctions was 1520?
Yeah, 15,200.
Oh, 15,520. Hey, look at that. There's like another zero in there. Yeah. So I was thinking about this morning, and I'll have to open my laptop so I can see it. But you guys must grab a partner.
Okay.
Throw on Michael Bolton's "When a Man Loves a Woman."
Nice.
And you will slow dance.
For the children.
You cannot say no to me right now.
All right. Let's do it. Let's move this couch.
Mikey?
We're all dressed up for it.
Yeah, that also
Appropriate.
Do you want to stay on the Skype call, or do you want to go watch this in high def?
I have it right here. I'll stay on.
I guess I'm not leaving
Alright.
this one.
We're already going.
Yep.
We're already here. No cheating. Boyfriends and girlfriends split up. Yep. Wussies split up. I don't know.
Guy, come on.
What?
No.
No, we have to split up.
Rule.
No.
Split up.
All right.
Graham, Jer. Graham.
Graham and Jer.
No, Jer, Pika, go.
Okay.
Or Ashley, Pika, go.
Alright, I don't know.
Graham, Dan.
I don't know.
Graham Corey.
This is weird.
James, that better be your phone.
We don't have any
That
music,
is most
Johnny.
certainly not my phone.
Slow dance.
Where's the music? This is just awkward right now.
Bring it up on the monitor, please.
There we
There we go. A little louder, yeah.
Can somebody turn down the lights or off?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Some moonlighting
yay.
over here.
Did anyone actually pair up properly?
No. That was the
What do you mean?
point.
This is properly. What are you talking about?
What do you guys?
Hey.
Hey, welcome.
A point! Yeah!
Press start.
Press start.
That is so well timed.
I just pushed start.
Yeah, you're good. It'll take a second. And then when the bus comes back, just show us up right here.
Oh, this was worth it right here. This was so. Oh, I'm just gonna narrate.
My whole day, I'm not doing anything.
It's going. Don't worry.
Keep
pushing down there.
See if I can dip you.
Dan just dipped me.
Come on, guys. No, like this.
Wait, you're leading. This is really weird.
You're too. Okay, fine, you do it.
Here, I'll bring it down. Let me put my hand here though.
Okay.
And then you go like this.
secret for the teacher between you?
We're all way more suspicious than that.
Crap, Ian smells really good, you guys. Like, really good.
That man takes care of himself.
Yeah, he smells delicious.
Actually, the aftershave is Eroica. Mando.
This moment. We're all accepting here.
Let's go. No, where is all three? Oh yeah.
Oh, sweet mother of God. Sorry, I did not mean to hurt your feelings. No.
Guys, move up.
Okay. Oh, wait. Hey, everybody, this is our friend Dan. He just got here.
Oh, great. Oh, here we go. Match it up.
What are we doing?
Match up the dip.
How do I do it?
Oh, God, okay.
We're photobombing you with dancing.
I'll drive if you want to.
I'm gonna try. You spin me.
All right.
That's much more. I hit the chair.
Eye contact. That was intense.
Oh God.
Whoop, now we're on this side. Almost got it.
We got it. Oh God.
We're good.
Let some more people up front. They put my hand there. All right, let some more people move up front. All right. Beacon Ashley, dance awkwardly.
Yeah.
Awkward high school dance. Further apart. Yeah, there you go.
Leave some room for the Holy Spirit, you guys.
Yeah. This is just this.
Our arms are only so long.
Yeah, I want to talk to her. Okay, so so I just need to basically go on and commit to it. I'm trying to remember.
Really?
I've done it.
I think it's worth it.
Need to log in.
Who else is moving in the middle? Cam and Brent.
Mosh the last minute.
Ooh, yeah! They haven't asked you for a gender bush mosh for a while.
So who's gonna do it?
I'll do it.
Someone put your hand on someone's butt.
And then don't let Mike verify. You mosh.
It was Dan's butt.
And it was his hand.
Yeah.
And you figured out what happened.
I will slow dance with you as you're driving. Oh no!
Oh no!
This crashed!
What?
Oh! What?
There for like a moment.
I was doing this! It's dark!
Liz!
Damn it, Liz!
We did just get a point though, so that's not too bad.
That's not me.
No, I thought let's just push this button and that's
Mikey.
what we were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was the greatest thing ever.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, she crashed on the left. Did the controller come out?
I didn't think I was holding left, but apparently I was.
No, the wheel was still articulating.
I'm still here. Hi, how you doing?
And the chat. Damn it, Matt. I'm sorry, Chad.
Mikey, you still there?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That moved me a little bit actually.
Johnny, can we get Mikey a little louder?
Can you hear me now?
Yay!
That was my 30 years of existence have led up to that moment. And I feel very good. Wow. $15,000, huh?
That was amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
15,000 and an awkward ass slow dance.
We will put you and
Well
Steve
worth it.
in touch and broker however you transport a sword from Texas.
I think I'll probably have to get it shipped to someone in. I might have it shipped to a friend in Atlanta, just because it's not going to be easy crossing the border. I'll have to lump it together with some other stuff I've got coming over. But thanks for the donation, man. I'm looking forward to it. Pretty pumped.
And the
Pretty
other
cool.
donor as well. We'll need to get a hold of Mikey as well.
Yes, we'll put you in touch with. Was it Quixote or Recusalana? Quixote? Okay, yeah, we'll put you in touch with the other winner as well.
Now, by doing this, do I now make the poster next year? Because that's really my goal. I just want to be on the poster one time.
Put him in.
We never tell the illustrator Mike Lunsford what to put on the poster.
If we start
it is
telling
his
him what
interpretation.
to do, he gives us all matte frowny heads, and nobody wants that.
Have you seen that version of the poster? It's exactly the same, but everyone has Matt's front face.
It's so
That
bad.
sounds really horrifying.
It is.
I would give up my spot on the poster for Mike.
Well,
I'm saying that for the record.
We'll put that to Michael Lunsford, the artist, and then.
Oh, he just said something. Claptrap is on the poster.
Oh, apparently Claptrap is on the poster. Does that
That's
count?
awesome. I'll tell Dave. That's awesome.
Sweet. Which?
Super psyched.
Sure, go for it. Oh, see there.
So funny.
Matt faces everywhere. Oh, Mikey hugging his sword for the poster. Oh, that one. Oh, that one. Anyway, it's up to it. If we start telling Mike what to put on the poster, it'll be a slippery slope.
It'll be Knight Rider.
It'll be Knight Rider. Exactly. We'll start if we start directing our own stuff. But Mikey, thank you so much for that. That was wonderful. Thank you for giving up your Firefly watching friend, and for $10,000. Thank you, Steve.
So what if year one someone had told us that we would ever have such a thing being auctioned off at Desert Bus?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you have friends like me with really weird crap all over his house,
awesome.
This is true. Maybe someday. But to my right, there's actually an original theatrical poster of Ghostbusters signed by the cast. Wow. Like right there. Do you want to bring it over? Nice. I can bring it over. We out of time. I don't know.
I need to start saving pennies.
Yeah.
If Nathan Fillion ever does show up in your living room, give Steve a call, because we understand he has a lucite gun, and you guys can work together on that auction item.
It's not a real lucite.
I'll contact his people and see if he's available.
It's a gun made of lucite. It's a lucite gun.
Keeps killing people. I'm not going to do this.
Oh man.
Okay.
That was awesome.
I need to go
lie down.
Have a shower.
Get a donut.
Did you get all hot and bothered during the slow dance? Well, he had his hand on Dan's butt the whole time. I'm not surprised.
It was magical, to be fair.
To be fair, it was magical.
Graham, if you want to go have a shower, do you need to catch a ride?
No.
Wah, wah. I think this is where we say
Mikey,
goodbye, because you guys are just going to keep changing the subject. So
well, just briefly.
It's a pleasure.
All right, doesn't matter.
That's super fun. Yeah, till next year, I guess.
Indeed. Well, hopefully we'll get a chance to see you sooner. But yeah, we definitely want to have you back next year.
Next Desert Bus though.
Yeah.
Yes. Woo-woo. Yeah.
I'm out of cool stuff.
Thank you so much for your incredible generosity.
Oh, no problem.
Yes.
It's definitely my pleasure. I love doing this. I love you guys, and I love what you do. So it is my pleasure.
Thank you, Mikey.
Thanks.
Bye, Mikey. I'm gonna get some water.
Wow.
Also, just for a clarification for the chat, I am Fugi. The man who was driving was Steve Dengler, the one who gave us high Dengler vision and all this great stuff. I was bidding in proxy for him. I do not actually have $10,000. So while I appreciate all the Fugi, you're so great. No, it wasn't actually me. Sorry.
They still think you're great.
So that was a fake bid.
And this puts Dengler tied now for top bid in an auction ever with Nukem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's joined a very small,
elite,
wealthy Hall of Fame.
Desert Bus Platinum.
Yes.
We should give.
Foil.
I think it's Desert Bus Meteorite at that stage, you know.
All right.
Wait, no. Desert Bus. What was it? Helium. Pirate helium?
Yeah.
Parahelium.
Parahelium. Thank you.
Pirate helium. So Cam,
So Kathleen.
Cam, you've destroyed the rest of us. How are the rest of us going to top
no
this?
kidding.
I don't know. Do you have Steve Dengler?
I think
No.
as in golf.
Newman?
I think as in golf
Well,
for the grass,
then-
we have to give him a handicap or 3.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess you just aren't going to be able to match this. This is going to stand forever.
I'm tempted to accept that hide your shoes challenge now.
Okay.
Oh, this is. Well, okay, so I think Cam's shift is so far winning for the highest highs and lowest lows. You've gone from eating mayonnaise
Oh God.
to auctioning off an incredible sword.
So where on the scale of mayo to kittens does the sword fall?
Mayo kittens? No, it's pretty well up there. That's a super cool prop. Super cool item. I don't know. 9.7 kittens?
That's pretty high on the kitten scale.
Or a 0.97 kitten, I guess?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, wow, thank you so much to Mikey and Steve. I'm kind of shell-shocked after that.
Yeah.
Like, that's, the chat was talking about what was I whispering to Dengler, because I knew that Mikey was thinking about auctioning that. And so I was just like, what? When it actually happened, I was so surprised. So we appear to not also be at dusk. Did we crash?
Yeah.
There may have been a crash-like event.
Yes.
During the slow dance?
Right after Dengler got
at
a point.
the very, very end.
He handed off to Liz and started a new one, and
it
like,
was,
right at the beginning.
Yeah, it was dark and she crashed on the left.
But there was a point
That's okay,
first.
we couldn't hear it. Because
That's
of
right,
the...
Lars. You nailed it, man. My friend Lars is in the chat.
Oh, what's his username?
Lars.
Hi, Lars.
That's straightforward.
Okay.
Oh, there's Bill's mom. Blaming Liz.
Liz crashed as a Matt proxy.
Oh.
We still love you, Liz. Where's
I think
Liz?
she's upstairs dealing with stuff. That's why we're down here.
Dealing with the effects of
entertaining
her
you.
crash.
I don't know. Like, I feel like we should get to some challenges or something, but I think we just need some downtime.